Wait, say you're on my vlog. Say hi to everyone. Tell them how much you miss me.
I miss you so much. It's impossible to live without you.
I have a lot of patience in this world. Why am I blurry?
I know you are blurry. Looks like you're in a... There you are. There you are. There's my handsome. I am without boyfriend for a while. About 2.5 weeks ago, I took Ines to the airport. He had to go back to Belgium for work. He's going to be there probably another few weeks. This is an important time for him, for his career. So as hard as it is not to have him here, I want him to be out there. I want him to be working. And I was a little nervous because you guys know I've been on my own for a really long time. I have no problem, nor have I ever had any problem being on my own. It comes very natural to me. But because of lockdown, we were together every minute of every day. And not to say that it was bad at all. In fact, it was like shockingly normal and like fine. But I was nervous, having been around each other for that long, how it was going to be with him gone all of a sudden. And it was an adjustment, but I have to say I really just kind of reverted back to my old habits of just really focusing on myself and, you know, just doing things for me, not things for us for a while. And it's like fine. I mean, I miss him to death. If I could have him here, I would in an instant want him back. But because it's important for him to be there right now, it's actually a great time for me to like thrive on my own and like focus on my own stuff. I have a new business that I just launched. We FaceTime twice a day, so we're definitely catching up as much as we can. But yeah, I can't wait to have him back. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna work on me, gonna do my thing. Meanwhile, I'm so grateful for this beautiful weather. It's so nice to come out here in like the late afternoon, early evening before sunset and just like sit there. Whoops, the wind. Sit there, look at my two little doves that always come and sit right there in the middle of the jacuzzi and just appreciate everything that I have. So today is actually my dad's birthday, and if you've been with me for a long time, I've never actually talked about it, but if you've like really paid attention, you might have gathered that we haven't had a relationship in a long time. We were estranged for 7 years, and about a year ago we reconnected, and we've been building a relationship from there. I'm not going to talk too much about it now because it's like so much. It's a lot to dive into, but I'll explain everything at some point. But I'm gonna host a little lunch for him with just me, him, and my brother, just to celebrate his birthday. I'm gonna make obviously another cake. I woke up and it was like really gloomy, and that really has an effect on my mood. I'm just like not feeling it today. I'm like in a bad mood. So I'm not gonna like record the process because I don't have a personality right now. It is pretty late at night right now. I would normally be in bed right now. It's getting close to midnight, but one of the girls on my team is out in Korea right now, and it's like 3 or 4 in the afternoon there, and they're doing a shoot with the final bottle of Rebirth. So we want to FaceTime and kind of allow me to be there kind of for the shoot. Okay, update. I just heard from her and they still have to set up, so it's gonna be a little while longer. I think I'm just going to get ready for bed because I'm so sleepy. This is one thing about me. At a certain time in the night, everything shuts off for me. My brain, everything just goes night-night. I'm so used to my sleep schedule. I'm like a sleeper. It could be anything going on in my life. I could have endless amounts of work to do, but my sleep pattern does not change ever. I go to sleep around like 10:30, 11 every night, and I get a solid 7.5, 8 hours. I wake up early and repeat every single night. So yeah, I can do this in bed and then drift off. Still waiting. Meanwhile, that tiny zit I picked at that got to be a big scar, still here. Hey!
Hi, we're doing the natural light photos first.
Okay.
But do you want to go over how do you feel about the natural shadows?
I love
and
that.
then the lighting. We're gonna set up the studio lights after we figure out the natural lights first.
I think the natural light looks really nice. Ooh, I like this. That's nice.
These are just test shots because we just started.
Okay.
And we have vases like this.
Oh, I love that.
And then more vases.
We're getting into the evening. It's Wednesday today. I actually got to go to the gym today, guys. The way Equinox did their reopening is you have to book your time to go in there because they have a strict capacity now. You can book like 3 times a week, no steam room, which is sad for me because I love the steam room, but totally reasonable right now. And you know, obviously physical distancing and everything. They take your temperature before you go in. But it just made me so happy to be back there. I think part of the reason I've been so down lately is I have not been physically active. It hasn't been easy for me to work out at home because I don't really have equipment here. I have like bands, but it's just not motivating for me. Like I need to be in a gym. Man, it just felt so good. It felt so good. I felt so energized after it, so much energy. My mind felt better. I was just like ready to go, ready to just have a good day. And I did. I had a really good day today. But yeah, today that was like a milestone for me. It just reminded me how important it is to stay active however you can. I even just went outside, checked on my trees, checked on my flowers. Just getting a little bit of fresh air makes a difference. Just like really check in with your body and your mind and just like do what it's asking for. And for me, mine was really just asking for a little bit of like activity, like movement, like nourishing my body with some good exercise. So now I'm gonna order some dinner because I don't feel like making any. I'm gonna order dinner and probably continue watching Real Housewives of Potomac because that's what I've been doing for like a week straight.
Us not being together to now I've got a...
Why are Ashley and her husband so obsessed with Karen Huger? I don't get it. Leave the woman alone.
Michael knows exactly where we live.
Good morning. I am extremely swollen. It's 7 o'clock. I'm about to sit down for a meeting. I have to get started a little bit earlier lately. Is that a possum? That's a possum. Oh, possum right by St. Francis. Anyway, as I was saying, so we get started with 8 a.m. meetings and I'm just kind of getting some stuff done before we begin. I can't get on Instagram, like on stories early in the morning because my DMs will just fill up with like, why did you get your lips done? Like I am just swollen. You know what? I had sushi last night. That's probably why I'm extra swollen. I'm already like always swollen, but like this is a little out of control. And we can, obviously we could talk about how we roll that out on Instagram and Bebo. So I love it.
It's always better to just keep track of how much we're spending on these projects, so later down the line when we want to budget like a bigger amount, we can retrospectively.
Fair enough. Yeah. I think that at the end of the day, for retention purposes and for like growing, I think it's more important that we put up like meaningful content as opposed to like fillers. So today my focus is going to be on something new we've launched. So I'm gonna start sharing a lot more about Monday Born and how I've been developing the brand and how we're starting to grow, and just like updates on like product and things like that. One thing that was really important to me with Monday Born, let's just lower that volume. One thing that was really important was that it wasn't just a consumer brand. Like, we're not just selling things. I really wanted it to be somewhat of a community, have that community factor where we're not just talking about products, we're really talking about 360 lifestyle wellness. When I first envisioned the products, I wanted every product to be something that improved your life, that gave you a sense of like self-care, almost like a spa treatment at home. So it's not just gonna stay in the skincare category. We're definitely going to branch out and just make it sort of whole life care. And I thought part of that really includes like togetherness, community. So we came up with a concept called Monday Board. So it's like a board of, community members, participants. It's like a forum where you can go on there and chat about anything to do with skincare, wellness, mental wellness, anything like that. We have 3 moderators, and every 3 months, those moderators will rotate out. So right now, those 3 moderators are posting original content, and then the rest of us, the community members, go in and just chat about that post. We have a naturopathic doctor on the board. We have these 3 women that are our very first 3 moderators are just incredible. I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate that they are along on this journey, and they really have shown how much community really actually matters. So we're all learning on this board. We're learning, we're exchanging thoughts and ideas, opinions, and at the end of the day, it's all about keeping it friendly, encouraging. Like I said, right now, especially after everything that's happened these last few months, community is so important, and this is just one way that we can actually come together and stay connected. So Monday Board is really important to me. I am so proud of it. So here's our little community. So this is the last post that I put up, was an ingredient spotlight on birch juice, which is one of our key ingredients in Rebirth. And then right here you can see our lovely moderators. And here are their posts. So Ashley just talked about teeth whitening. There's a poll in there. Maite is talking about washing makeup brushes. And again, Dr. Nika, she's talking here about gut health. So we have a lot of different perspectives here, just really stimulating conversations that, like I said, it just makes me so happy that we have this up and running and people are like participating and they're excited about it. So I really just want Monday Born to go beyond just product. I want it to really mean so much more and make so much more of an impact. This week, on Monday, actually, we're gonna be doing an Ask Me Anything on Buble. So I'll leave the link down in the description box. I think a lot of people have a lot of common questions. I think a lot of people have questions about the business side, how I've been handling all of that. Ask me anything. Again, it's called AMA, Ask Me Anything. Ask me anything about how, the development of the brand has been going, what challenges I've faced, or whatever it is that you want to know about this new journey that has really started to fulfill me so much. Like, I could not be happier to be doing this. It's like reignited. I've been doing this for a long time, and it's just really like I have like a renewed purpose now. Like, it's just like a different perspective, and I'm just so much more energized and like ready to just do more. So yeah, this Monday, June 22nd. Yes, that's the 22nd. I'm looking at my calendar. Yeah, join me on Buble. You don't have to it's not like video like streaming. It's just, you can type in your questions and I'll just be answering them. Also, speaking of Monday Born, we're still hammering out some details. I'm waiting for confirmation, but we have at least one, probably two extremely exciting updates that I just cannot wait to share with you guys. So that's it for this time. I'm gonna take this card out and start editing this vlog. But before I get off, I just wanted to like share something that really just made me so happy. So a day or two ago, so I started using the community tab and stories on YouTube. I hadn't used any of those before, but I've just been sharing a lot of stuff. So if you haven't visited my community tab, have a look. There's a lot there. But I went into the community and I said something very simple. I was like, you know, everyone's going through a lot of ups and downs right now. We're all kind of feeling the same way, kind of all over the place. So let's take this opportunity to just go in the comments on this post and vent, or, you know, share some good news, or tell us why you're feeling anxious or anything like that. Just to like, just to talk and to let it out, whether it's good or bad. And I just wanted to remind people that, you know, we see a lot of bullshit on social media. Sometimes that does not make us feel good. I just want to remind everybody that social media can be used as a space for encouraging and supporting each other. I think we forget that sometimes, that just talking and saying, hey, I hope you feel better today, or good luck on, you know, planning your wedding, things like that. It makes a difference, you know, and everybody was so uplifting and lovely in those comments and made me feel so good. So I just wanted to share that. Like, that's just something that I really want to see more of on social media in general. It's just such a nice thing to do, especially at a time when there are so many forces trying to tear us apart and wreak havoc on, you know, our bond or togetherness. So I love you guys, and I hope everybody's doing really well and that you're taking care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I will see you in my next video.